Okay. Hi guys, so this is for the module 9 activity. So unfortunately for this activity, I don't have a partner, but this is how you could do it if you did not have one. So first I'm going to show you guys the different lobes of your brain and some of the things like on the outside before we work what's in the inside. So first we're going to talk about the lobes. So you have your frontal lobe up here in the front. Then you have your parietal in the green on both sides of this, if you want to see. And then in your red is where your temporal is, your temporal lobe, and then in the blue is your occipital. Then from there we can go down a little bit. So your cerebellum is right here in your red. Your medulla is in the pink, so that is what you would use for the pink right here. Your pons is at the very top in the blue on both sides, and then your spinal cord is at the bottom. So another thing that you can sometimes see but not really is going to be your arbor vitae, and that is in this section right here of your cerebellum. Next, I'm going to talk about what each lobe does, and then we can talk about like the different fissures and stuff as well. So first, if you want to learn about different fissures, we could do where your like longitudinal and transverse fissure. So your longitudinal fissure is right here at the very top. And then your longitudinal fissure is going to go, your transverse fissure is going to go like around the bottom, around this section right here. Your gyrus is going to be located in the front. So there's two different parts of your gyrus. So we have your precentral and your postcentral. So your precentral gyrus is normally in the front and your frontal lobe right up here. And then your postcentral is going to be in your parietal right up here. And then up in the middle between the two of these where they both connect is going to be where your central sulcus is going to be. And then if you're looking for where your lateral sulcus will be, it's going to be right here in between your frontal and temporal lobes right there. Next is going to be the right and left fissure. So your left fissure is going to be on this side, and then your right fissure is going to be on this side. Next, I'm going to tell you guys what each lobe like does and like kind of what it does. Well, for the three, I should say. So first, I'm going to tell you guys where you would see, which would be in the back, which is your occipital. That's how you kind of see everything that's around you on your senses. Next, if you want to talk about what you've seen, you use your parietal, which is on the sides right here. And then if you want to, where your creative side or like logical side, first what you would do for processing is normally on like this side. And then you normally use your left hemisphere for everything creative, but you would also use like your frontal lobe for that as well. Next thing that we're going to talk about is where your third and fourth ventricle is. So if you were looking at it just from the outside view, your fourth ventricle is going to be near the bottom of your brain, so it's going to be around here. And then your third ventricle is going to be at the top. Now your corpus callosum is going to be right in between it, and it's going to kind of be right where the start of your temporal, kind of where all of these connect. That's where your corpus callosum is going to be right here. And then your fourth and third ventricle would just be right around it. And that is every part of your brain. So I hope you guys were able to learn something, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye.